Hey everybody, it's Pajama Life with our review of Sing Sing and Stand Up and Shout.
This is a clemency hearing for your conviction 25 to life. Since you've been in custody, you've been involved in a theater program.
From time to time I do act, like we all do.
So are you acting at all during this interview?
We here to become human again and enjoy the things that is not in our reality.
The world expects brothers like you and I to walk in with our heads held down. Nah, what you gotta walk in like a king. Everything is yours.
I'm divine now.
Yeah.
This is my theater.
Now give him some love, give him some love.
I gotta admit that I murdered that Hamlet scene, bro. Shakespeare is in his grave right now. He rolled over.
You did your thing, beloved.
Hey everybody, it's the Wonder Twins today on Pajama Life.
Whoa.
It's Pajama and David. David, say hey to the people.
Hey everybody, welcome and thank you so much for joining us tonight. I am so excited to be one of my best friends and one of the most wonderful people in the world, our Pajama Life. Best person in the verse, folks. So great to be with her and can't wait to talk to you about these two very interesting films.
Aww, and David is my brother from another mother. You know, when you know people a long time, you can have fun. So Let's start the fun with this review of Sing Sing. David, what did you think of Sing Sing?
Incredibly moving on many levels.
Yeah.
I think it was last year that through the film on how the history of how the March on Washington took place, starring Coleman Domingo, that I was first introduced to this actor, and he is a talent. Just an amazing, gifted actor. This was it's based on a true story. Incredibly bittersweet. I thought it was beautifully done. I also like the fact that you've got folks that were a part of this, that were part of the actual theater program in the prison. So you had some of those folks being able to kind of reenact their world. And I think that's another powerful moving film. Coleman Domingo's character was innocent and he was wrongly jailed, which that happens a little bit too much in this world. We need higher sentences for white-collar crime, and we need a more equitable, fair system in the judiciary, bar none. Good movie. Enjoy it. Maybe get a box of tissues ready a little bit, some of this, but I really enjoyed it. What about yourself?
Yeah, I was really moved as well. I think the story is really interesting, how it plays out. And then knowing that these are the actual men who were in this program at Sing Sing. And it is really just touching to see them perform and for them to embrace. And this also to me is the power of the arts, right? Because the arts have the ability to transform you into anything that you can imagine and envision. And so that's kind of the theme for the day, the importance of the arts in everyday life.
Amen.
And the Coleman Domingo, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, this guy is so amazing. And what he does with the story, I mean, you see it's not always like great either for him. So you see just the gamut of human emotion, and it's real, what he goes through, his highs and his lows and tragedy. The prison is also a microcosm of world. And so you get to see, everything that happens and how this little bitty program was able to transform people and bring them out of, for a little bit of time at least, bring them out of their circumstances.
Yeah.
And really truly rehabilitate them, which art has the power to do. And so it's really great. I mean, we had Nickel Boys on the schedule, but let me tell you this. I don't want to see a bunch of white people beating up little black boys, so we took that off our schedule. I'm sorry. I know it's an Oscar nominee, and we usually go for them, but I don't want to see that. I want to see something that uplifts me and inspires me, and Sing Sing definitely does that. So definitely check out as soon as you can, in whatever method you can, Sing Sing. You won't be disappointed. And if you are, go get a heart transplant, because something's wrong with yours. All right. Next up is another one that'll tug at your heartstrings. Stand Up and Shout. Songs from a Philly high school. Let's check it out.
What if I told you we could get a song written in 5-10 minutes? My thoughts are running. We want to make an album, right? We want to get some songs written.
I like music, but I'm not a musician.
This is the time where you could come up with an idea that actually changes the world.
These kids, they digging me, I'm digging them, and we about to make some great music.
Things can be tough, it's okay, just find your way.
Most of us just want to leave something that, people can remember us by.
Stand up, scream and shout.
The album's really just changed my whole life. You love it.
Anything is possible when you just put your heart into it.
That's what music does. It brings people together.
Hey, what'd you think, David?
Well, again, this is a story. You've got, the documentary here of this, the connections between the instructors and the kids, and just the power. I think we were talking about before, the power of the arts. I mean, in the public school systems, you've got a lot of things going on, and you've got to find ways to get kids connected and excited to hopefully springboard that into additional growth and love of learning and academics. And music does that. I mean, music is math in many respects with the way it's done. So I enjoyed this a lot. I thought this was a lot of fun. And again, kind of touching as we see where things are in terms of the debates about where to invest and how to improve and strengthen schools across the country. There's something to be said about a little bit of soulful music that brings people together. So win for me. Liked it.
And when people talk about, well, we need to just focus on the 3 R's. But you need art, you need music, you need painting, and you need speaking, you need communications. These are skills that people take with them throughout their lifetime. And art opens a pathway into those higher order skills that people are talking about. And so you can't think of a new operating system if you don't understand how connections work. And music does that as well.
It does.
I was in as well as Pat. That's how we met bumpity bump years ago. We were both in band together, and we played instruments, multiple instruments. And so it has still resonated with us. To this day, I take the lessons I learned from art to be creative in my job. And I haven't shut that part of me off. And so seeing these kids from these different backgrounds being able to express what it is about their lives that people should understand is really important. We need to hear from young people about their lives and music is a way that connects and binds people. So this is by John Legend's production company, I believe, Get Lifted.
Yeah.
I believe he's from Philly, if I'm not mistaken. But boy, what a wonderful, I was like, wow, I wish I could go and see their performances and see the difference that this makes. I think that these kids and their teacher need to go up on Capitol Hill and talk about why education and music education is important. And I don't think anybody who sees this, unless you lack empathy and need a heart transplant, can not see the importance of how the arts can change lives. So this is another, it's on Max. So it's streaming right now on HBO as well. And definitely I think you ought to check out Stand Up and Shout, Songs from a Philly High School. It's a real winner. All right. Well, that is it for our show today. David, you got some words for the people?
Well, I just want to wish everyone a wonderful week. We've got America's #1 holiday tomorrow as we're taping this live.
Chiefs,
Super Bowl
Chiefs. Yeah, Chiefs,
so
Chiefs.
You've got the Chiefs. We've got Philadelphia represented with the music documentary. I thought that was kind of very diplomatic for you, but just wish everybody the best. So hang in there, and we'll see you later.
All right, go for the Chiefs. Chiefs, and number 15, Mahomes. Come on, Mahomie. Bring a three-peat. That's what we're all rooting for. And we'll see you after the Chiefs win next time on Pajama Life. Take care. Bye. Chiefs.